Hey y'all, welcome back to the Free Black Women's Library YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you for liking this video. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. Hey everyone, my name is Ola. I am an artist, cultural worker, and somewhat of a media addict. And on this channel, I do Rambly reactions to TV shows, movies, and books that I feel really excited about. And today I'm talking about A Blast from the Past. A Different World. A Different World, the TV series, is currently streaming on Netflix. And although I watched it obsessively when it first aired, I'm now watching it again from the very beginning and just seeing it from a different perspective as an adult, as a grown up, or we shall see. Will I have a different perspective? I wonder. But anywho, just a little overview according to the internets, which we shall see if they are correct. Denise Huxtable is in a different world, predominantly Black Hillman College, in this popular Cosby Show spinoff. A sophomore, Denise shares her quarters with divorced freshman Jaleesa and naive Maggie, one of Hillman's few white students. Other Hillman students include Whitley, a Southern belle full of attitude, Dwayne, a math major, and his best friend Ron, and Colonel Taylor, aka Dr. War. Now, as it states, Different World was a spinoff of The Cosby Show, and in it, we were supposed to experience what life is like for one of Cosby's kids, aka Denise Huxtable. Now, Denise Huxtable is a crowd favorite for many of us who were quirky, weird, unsure of who we are and what we wanted to be, but also had great style. Denise was that girl. Denise was that girl when it came to the fashions, when it came to the looks, okay? Ooh, she ate every single time. Shout out to whoever was her costumes person, or maybe Lisa was dressing herself. Who knows? Maybe I'll find that out. But either way, so the show first aired in September 24 of 1987. The show aired for the first time September 24th, 1987, and it was on TV for 6 seasons. So in this very first episode, we meet Dwayne Wade with his flip-up glasses, and he's a bit of a creep. He's hanging out in the women's dorm, and he's flirting with all the women, looking at them, throwing out these really corny pickup lines, and they're just kind of looking at him. Some of the women are smiling back. Some are kind of looking at him as if, what are you doing in here? You're in the women's dorm. And he ends up flirting with Stevie. Stevie, who's played by the iconic Loretta Devine. And she is the dorm director, but he doesn't know that. He's flirting with her, and she lets him know, I'm the dorm director. You're not supposed to be in here. Get out. On his way out, Denise walks in and he sees Denise and he's immediately smitten because who wouldn't be? Denise is stunning. She's a vision. So, mind you, as it states in the description, Denise is a sophomore. So she's already been on the Hillman campus for a year. We don't have a clear idea of how she's done or what things are going on or what her major is or anything like that. But we do know she's a sophomore and she's moving into this new dorm. And then Dwayne is put out by Stevie, and we meet Whitley. Whitley Gilbert, played by Jasmine Guy. Now, who knew that when we saw Jasmine Guy walk down those stairs and speak in that southern snooty drawl, that we were going to get one of the most iconic characters of all time? Whitley Gilbert is representative of something that we had never seen in TV before. And she really gave us, Jasmine Guy really gave us a very layered, nuanced person in Whitley. So either way, we see automatically that Denise doesn't really like Whitley too much. And we can kind of sense why, because Whitley's a bit of a snob. She's a bit of a gossip. She's wearing, her hair is pent up. She has on this business suit. And Hillman is inspired by different HBCUs out there. And something I've heard about certain HBCUs is the way people would dress going to class as if they were going to work. Face beat to the gods, designer suits, hair done. So I think Whitley definitely represents for a certain microcosm within the world of HBCUs. And we love to see it because representation matters. But either way, Whitley tells Denise, your new roommate is a bit older than the rest of us. She has been married, is now divorced, and also has had a brush with the law. Denise is a bit freaked out. And we know from experiencing Denise throughout all her years when she was living with the Huxtables back in Brooklyn that she is a little high strung and isn't really good at making decisions. She doesn't make good choices and she's kind of all over the place. We know that already. And so Whitley gets her all revved up and afraid of Jaleesa. So Denise goes into the room, meets Jaleesa. Automatically, things start off on the wrong foot. They are opposites. Jaleesa is very neat and clean and organized. She has a lot of books. Denise is a mess. She's not very bookish. She's sloppy. She has weird stuff. She has a thing made from retainers that Rudy made for her that she wants to hang up in the room. It's gross. And so Denise is intimidated by Jaleesa. So she goes to Stevie and she asks Stevie if she can switch and have a new roommate. Unfortunately, there's only one person in the whole dorm that doesn't have a roommate and has a bed. Whitley Gilbert, who Denise does not like. But Denise feels like she has no choice. So she moves in with Whitley. It doesn't go well. Excuse me, because Whitley is annoying. Whitley doesn't really allow Denise to get comfortable in the room. Whitley plays these weird noises at night with her sound machine, and it keeps Denise awake. Denise ends up going down into the main lobby area of the dorm to sleep on the couch because Whitley's sounds are so annoying that she can't sleep. And Jaleesa sees her sleeping on the couch. And she says, oh, okay, there you go. I guess that's what you get. Either way, they end up making up because Denise begs Jaleesa to please take her back. Please take her back. She's so sorry. And they realize that they misjudged each other. They judged each other too quickly. They start off on the wrong foot and maybe they need to give each other a chance because this situation, the way things are, it's not working out. Denise moves back in with Jaleesa. They sit together on the bed. They eat pizza. They make up. And that's it. That's the end of the first episode. Season 1, episode 1 of A Different World in the books. So what do we know? We know Denise is a sophomore. We know Whitley is a Southern Belle. We know Dwayne is a creep. We know Jaleesa is a bit older than everybody else. And it is a different world from where we come from. So let's continue on with this different world saga. This show was iconic. Let's talk about it. Did you have any favorite characters? Did you watch A Different World when it first aired? Did you go to a HBCU? Do you feel like it's akin to the experience that you had? Let me know in the comments. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.